Hazelhurst, Georgia, Three Corners is a Christian-based nonprofit organization that began in 2004 to help men who find themselves struggling with substance abuse. It uses a 10-month residential program that is designed to help men learn how to live by practicing Christian principles. The mission of Three Corners is to provide a Christian-based, 12-step structured residential atmosphere and to provide the necessary educational and vocational resources that will empower recovering substance abusers with the skills to live without mind-altering substances while learning to become productive members of society. To achieve this goal, Three Corners implements holistic instructional components consisting of spiritual, educational, vocational, and recreational therapy.
Addiction starts from inside and then eventually develops to an outside source. It doesn't start from an outside source coming in. There are many ways that a person can have disturbing problems, and what they do is they begin to use things to not feel that way anymore. That's where the drugs, that's where the alcohol, that's where the sex, that's where the gambling, that's where a workaholic, that's where television, too much television, sports. It's just so many ways that addiction can actually show up.
I've been preaching now for 35-something years. I've seen the problem of addiction. I've seen people who've been hurt by it. I've seen them devastated by it. And I was excited that we have an opportunity here to do something that will help them come back from it.
The men are required to, one, attend church, and which we do on Wednesday evening Bible studies. We do Sunday morning Bible study and worship, and also Sunday evening. But we also have our devotions. Devotions are done every morning, and we do about a 2-hour devotion. And we also encourage the men to do study on their own, individual studies.
I think that there's a great value in bringing men together who are fighting this struggle and letting them draw from one another. It's had a powerful effect on the lives of a good many men, and I'm thinking here in particular of a couple of men right now that have had difficult struggles with this, and it's not something they've just been able to flip a switch and walk away from, but they have made real and significant improvements, and I see their lives beginning to turn around, and I appreciate that.
So we are looking at many different ways to be able to increase a man's knowledge about the Bible, and also to be able to take the old stuff out and put in good, quality, new stuff.
The men at Three Corners Ministries go through a comprehensive behavioral improvement program called New Life Behavior Ministries. This course, designed to help reconcile a person to God, family, and society, offers a passage out of a dry, barren land of hopelessness and into a refreshing city of refuge.
New Life Behavior Curriculum started in a prison ministry, and it has been able to expand from the prison ministry now to many other things. One I'd like to mention is called CASA, which is Christians Against Substance Abuse. And this is a 12-step support group for those who may have many different types of addictions.
To help the men develop good work ethics and responsibility, as well as allow for learning the concept of teamwork, Three Corners incorporates the vocational component of its program.
We do have a vocational portion of Three Corners, which we use, and this may include things like our recycling. We do recycling for recovery, which helps us to bring in income for the ministry, but it also helps men to be able to understand that you can take junk and make jewels from that junk. We also do something called Rides for Recovery, which someone may be willing to donate their vehicles, and if we can take that vehicle and put it back on the road and sell it to someone who is in need of a vehicle, that takes that vehicle that was unwanted by one person and puts into the hands of someone who wants or needs a vehicle. Then, of course, we have something called Cutting for Christ, which is our lawn care service. We're able to go out and help people beautify their lawns and at the same time teach a man how to be able to run a lawn care business.
Three Corners is not all work, though. It allows the men to live in the newness of life and have fun while doing it through recreational therapy such as fishing, board games, movies, weight training, and more. Three Corners Ministries, a 501c3 nonprofit, Church of Christ-centered, charitable organization, welcomes individual partners, church partnerships, and corporate sponsors. With your generous support, together we can rebuild lives and bring people to the truth.
Three Corners is funded many ways by donations and support from many of our congregations. We look for congregations that can see the need that we have and have an opportunity at that point in time to give and support that need.
The church becoming involved in programs like Three Corners, where you've got the opportunity to work with men and help them recover. They can become involved through financial contributions. They can become involved through referral programs, getting people involved in the program. They can volunteer time and materials and effort to keep the work going. And of course, there's always prayer. We need lots of prayer for this ministry and for the people involved in it.
On that particular website, there is a donor button. A person can use through PayPal, be able to send monies to us. But there is another way as well, snail mail. We can receive donations through our post office box. There's lots of work that needs to be done. There are times when we need someone to consult with us in various areas, such as our construction areas or counseling. If someone has those particular skills, there are many areas where people can help us take care of this mission.